All right, and we're live. What's going on, everybody? It's Mike. Coming at you with some Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. One of my favorite games of all time, and probably my second favorite Monster Hunter game. I've been really debating on when I wanted to start this. I'm just coming over a little bit of a sickness, a very topical one, for the past few years. To my behest, I managed to dodge it, but then I just caught it because of some guy at work coming in. But hey, we're good. I'm still alive, I'm kicking, and we're gonna be kicking some Monster Hunter butt, or some monster butt, I guess. And I've always enjoyed this opening cinematic here. It always gave me that adventurous spirit that Monster Hunters kind of always wanted you to have. It's interesting to see, though. This guy has high rank chain, or no, excuse me, that's G rank chainmail armor, I think. He's using some low rank equipment, like weapons. So I don't know what his deal is. Oh, that might be high rank armor. Yeah, my plan for this is to start a fresh character and then just take it as far as I can. I guess until I get bored or until I'm ready to play 3 Ultimate. Ideally, I would like to try and beat the village at least. That's kind of my bare minimum to consider this done before I start another project. Another Monster Hunter project, I should say. That leaves a very big way for me to back out if I feel like I want to, but I'll do my best not to. But yeah. Oh man, Monster Hunter's just comfy. I remember trading, the way I originally got Monster Hunter Freedom Unite on my PSP was one of my cousin's friends. He had a PSP too, and he had this game on it. He didn't really like it too much, and I was like a bit younger than them. I was like 5 years younger, and I had this red case for my PSP that he really liked. And like, yeah, I'll trade you this for that copy of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Because I had already played Try at that point. I knew I liked the series. And that was probably the best trade I ever got on both parties. Like, both were happy with the trade, which is kind of phenomenal to happen. I think I got the better end of it, though. I got hundreds of hours out of this game. And I've still not beaten it. This game is a tough one. This is probably one of the hardest Monster Hunter games out there. Yeah, there we go, and that's our title, our flagship for the game. And yeah, our hunter had some G-rank Rathian armor on him. So why don't we go ahead and get started now that our little intro cutscene's done. Oh, quick, I just want to show you my main character I've been playing on. I've had ever since I was like 12 or something like that, is this guy right here with 522 hours and 58 minutes on it. Never have I made such a good trade before in my life. So let's go ahead and start a new game. We'll just go with a straight new character. I don't need to import any old characters. I could give myself some additional starting items, but I won't do that. This reminds me, I had a friend who, excuse me. I had a friend who I taught him how to emulate this game, and he tried typing out his name with the keyboard on his computer instead of trying to use the controller. I'm like, dude, it's an emulator, don't work like that. So there we go, Mike. I will stay as male. And you get different clothing options on here. Number 1 is the Poke Standard. That is the village that we start off in. And number 3 is actually Kokoto, I believe. The village from the first game. And then you have some other options here too. This one may be Monster Hunter Doses. I'm not 100% sure. I'll probably go try out Dose on the channel one day. I've tried it a little bit in my free time, and I don't remember if I played with the English patch or not. I can understand a little bit of what some of the items say, but for the most part, it's kind of one of those games you want to have a good translation available for you. If you don't understand Japanese. Just so that way things are smooth and easy. So we've got a bunch of different faces. That dude's kind of, I guess, smug looking. That's suave as hell. Let's see. I was actually just chatting with some of my friends earlier in our group chat, and they were telling me the story about this one guy at school who would lie about a bunch of different stuff, like having a full auto VSS Ventura's. And it's like, damn, for high school, that's balling right there if you did have that. It's pretty serious in the face. I'm not going to spend too long on my character, because he's going to get fully kitted up, and then we're just never going to see his face again. So... I guess we'll go with that one. Hairstyle... Let's see. They've definitely added a lot since the original Monster Hunter. I think this is what I went with my playthrough of 1. But typically, when it comes to it, I've been enjoying the high ponytail. Where is it? If they have it. Oh my god, it's the Polnareff cut. I guess they don't have the high ponytail. Not that one. It's kind of like more of a samurai, I guess, kind of cut. Alright, there's just Leon. Or Squall, excuse me. However you want to refer to him. Yeah. Let's see. That's Sephiroth right there, no matter how you cut it. Alright. I guess I'll just go with number 10. I'll give him some darker brown hair. A little bit closer to what mine is, IRL. Let's see, how can I get that color? Okay, so the lower it goes... There we go. Now, I did say I wouldn't spend too much time on my character, but I'm kind of getting that sense I want to now all of a sudden. And this is the most important part of the game. You don't want to make a character with a voice you hate. Because once you get like 10 hours into this game, you're not going to want to restart over the voice. What's up, Link? That's Link right there. Oh my god. I'll go with that. I think that may be the voice I have from my main file. Yes, I will save this character. I don't like how they start you off straight over your main over the top one. That's going to be the one you have the most playtime on. I'm going to get rid of this one. Yeah. Yes, I would love to start the game. Yeah, so since I have a PSP still, I am playing this on emulator. I'll probably end up taking the PSP to work with me with this copy, the save on it. Because I could transfer it back and forth, and I'll probably do some off-screen stuff in the time I do get. Got some dead popos. Big scary T-Rex monster. Alright, there's the T-Rex. That's what that was. Ah. You're awake. Ugh, you're finally awake. No. You shouldn't get up yet. It's best if you rest for just a little while longer. You fell from a cliff, but the snow must have cushioned your fall. You were bruised and suffered a bit of frostbite, so recovery will take a few days. I'm not so much worried about the bruise on your back as much as the bruise onto your ego. Damn. You're definitely going to need some extra days of rest. Damn, Monster Hunter always has such snappy lines. And here it is, Poke Village, or for some of you, home. How did we get undressed? Why is that bird, little poly bird, just dancing around? What is he doing? He's ticking down our days. He's a clock. Alright, but yeah, this is us. This is our house. Here's our item box. And I'm gonna do myself a favor and arrange my equipment, because I'm very particular about how I organize my equipment in this game. And I just kind of go ahead. I like to set the foundation as early as I can, because good organization starts early. I'm going to do it by the order I'm most likely to use the weapons. But I do want to give a shot with trying out some more unique stuff, because I've been having a lot of fun trying out different weapons recently. But I'm very much a player of habit. And I'll probably never touch the bow guns. They're pretty good, but as a single, as a solo player, to me, they're not really that useful. Aside from, like, not getting too close to certain monsters. But the game gives us free Mafu armor, which gives us cold resistance, meaning that we can go out in the snow without getting cold. Also protection, ice resistance, all sorts. It does give us a negative debuff to our heat resistance, though, making us more susceptible to it. And back here is padded off, but right here we have a bookshelf with some info magazines and all sorts, like some hunter trivia, tools of the trade, some typical tutorial stuff. Just some, like, good advice and everything. But I don't need any of that. Once something interesting pops up, I'll show you guys. So let's see. This is the hunter who saved us. Ah, you're awake. How are you? Still in pain? It seems you're alright. I found you collapsed on a cliff in the mountains. If I would have left you there, you'd be nothing but an ice cube by now. Thank me later. Oh, how rude of me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the hunter attached to this village, or at least I used to be. The wyvern attacked and injured me, forcing me into retirement. That's why we sent for you. You were to become my replacement. Which left me in a jam when you collapsed up in the snowy mountains. I had no idea what I should do. A new village with new things. I'm sure you have plenty of questions to ask. I'm here to answer as many as I can. I know it isn't much, but I'd like to give you a present. The old equipment I used when I was a hunter. Dude, you really used only this stuff? You used bone equipment and Mafu armor? You must have given me your old hand-me-downs from your beginner days. God damn. Take a look inside your item box when you get home. I wasn't sure what kind of weapon you use, so I put lots of different kinds in your item box. And that's true, he gave us one of every different weapon type in the game. They aren't great, but they should come in handy. If nothing really strikes you as perfect, I recommend starting with the sword, which is what we have right now. Keep using it until you get used to being a hunter. By the way, I put your clothes in the item box. What you've got on now is fine for the village. And by that, he assumes we came out here naked. It's fine for the village, but put on your real clothes when venturing out. They're great against the cold, so don't forget them if you go into the mountains. If you use other armor, bring items like a hot drink versus a cold drink, or versus the cold. Let's just talk to this little cat. Meow, so you need new weapons or armor? don't you know that it is important that hunters have the best armor and weapons? If you have materials, then the crafting shop next door can make something for you. But if not, then you'll have to buy your items brand new. Meow. I'll even sell you armor that they can't craft next door. Next time, I'll get some perfect armor for you, Meow. It's just right now, our stocks are a little low. But when you don't have materials, step right up. But buy a lot. I've got to eat, Meow. Buddy, you're gonna starve. Because he's charging 1,000 zinni an item. And his armor. Don't even get me started on that. His cheapest thing is the Momofu hood, which is what we have. And the second cheapest is the leather armor. Which I believe is objectively better armor to have for gathering and stuff. But when you're in the cold, you're gonna want this. Yo, and hello. You're the new hunter, aren't you? I look forward to working with you in the future. This is the equipment shop. It's 2 shops in 1. The weapons shop sells completed items, and the crafting shop makes or improves weapons and armor. When you don't have materials, you should visit the weapons shop and talk to that darn feline. All you need is money to buy armor or weapons from him. Now, if you got some materials and want to make new equipment, I'm your man. All you need is materials and money. I can make anything. If you want to improve weapons or armor, I'm also your man. You'll need materials and money for bows or melee weapons. Bows only require money, or bowguns only require money. Improving armor will require special materials and money. Huh? What materials, you ask? I'll tell you about that later. Patience, Grasshopper. Oh, I forgot to mention decorations. When it's time to add skill points to armor or weapons, I'm the man you need to see. To be honest, it's not a stretch to say that hunters wouldn't be able to continue their vocation without my skills. Anyways, if you happen across any new materials, you should know where to come. So yeah, he lets us forge weapons straight out. If we press R, we can see what the weapon needs. If we press select, we can get a preview. My biggest gripe that I have with this game at the starting stages, they got rid of the standard iron equipment models and replaced them with the upgraded versions instead. Like with the like the iron sword and the hunter sword. And if you watch my Monster Hunter 1 series, you should know what I'm talking about. But yeah, these weapons at the start are relatively cheap to make, except for these twin daggers. Those seem to be some of the cheapest. But they have some of the best sharpness that you can get this early in the game. So there are benefits to everything. That bone club, we have one of those in our chest. That thing has terrible sharpness, but it does deal a lot of damage. Well, hello there. You're the new hunter, right? This general store should have all of the various items you need. We carry everything from daily necessities like herbs to the various specialty items needed for a hunter's life. Let us know what you need. Unfortunately, ever since the last hunter retired, our normal supply routes have dried up, so we don't have full complement of a stock. That's why we've been looking forward to your arrival for so long. Your success will mean we will be able to return our stock to normal. I guess because it's stretched out, the text is too. It's like there's a space between each letter. So let's see what she has to offer. There's potions. The stuff that we really do want to buy from her that we can't get anywhere else is stuff like a barbecue spit and all her different books. The books especially. I was actually thinking at one point trying to do a playthrough where I just ignore her existence completely. And I thought about it, it'd be fun until I had to craft stuff, and it'd just be a pain in the ass. Greetings! I just happen to be a traveling purveyor of fine goods. Some insist on saying I'm a peddler. I'm stocking up on everyone's unwanted items. If you got anything you'd be wanting, speak up, I'll sell it to you cheap. Sometimes I acquire me some goods right cheap, so I sell them right cheap. Care to pursue my fine collection? So because I have a DLC on my memory card from when the game used to have its DLC servers up, I have added stuff to the market that I can get sometimes, like this raw meat, monster fluid, and it's not here right now. Oh, I didn't know. I don't know if catalysts in this stuff is from the DLC or not, but you can get some other good stuff too. Like dragon toadstools, power seeds and armor seeds are something I definitely want to pick up as soon as I can. The sooner you get those farming, the better off you are. This little piggy right here was born over in my place. Hey, you mind being the little porker's buddy for a bit? Don't mind if I do. Haha! It looks like the walking bacon baby has taken a liking to you. Thanks for letting me read that, Granny. So yeah, we have a pet piggy now. Well, It looks like you're all fixed up. When I heard that a hunter had fallen in the snowy mountains, I was so shocked. Oh my, I haven't introduced myself. I'm the chief of this village. It's called Poke. And can you believe an old lady like me can be a village chief? She's a Wyverian, I think. I'm hoping I can convince you to settle down as a hunter in this village. You know the house you woke up in? You can stay there as long as you'd like. Anyways, I'd like you to show me your strength by completing an easy quest that was requested nearby here. That's okay with you, right? Huh? You're still recovering? Well, once you feel up to it, you can try some of the quests from other areas. But first, you should rest up a bit. That reminds me. If you head to the guild counter, you can initiate various quests. You see the large building on the left, don't you? That's the Gathering Hall. Inside, you'll find a branch of the Hunters Guild. If you want to take out a multiple hunter quest, that's your best bet. For details, head over and ask the person at the counter. Oh, I forgot to give you some money. It's not much, but it's enough to get you started. On the right, you'll find a general store that sells many great items. Next to that is the shop selling armor and weapons. Go there for your equipment needs. If there's something you don't understand about hunting, go to the training school. You see the path to the left of the guild hall, right? Go straight down that path and press the square button to go to the training school. If quests are getting too hard, go up there to toughen up. Well then, good luck out there. Don't overdo it, okay? I'm looking forward to watching your progress. And she gave us some free money. So let's go ahead and get one of each of these. We'll be on our way. From this lady, I'm going to buy a barbecue spit. And let's see, I'm going to buy some bug nets too. You don't got to worry about these pickaxes. I'll show you how you can make some in the field. But for right now, the bug nets and barbecue spits are what we really want. Let's see, I'm also going to equip a different weapon for the time being. I like the, excuse me, the sword and shield, but I want to do a little bit more damage right at the start. There's a gentleman up here we can speak to. Ah, hello. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship, which is why I'd like to ask you for a favor. I forgot to introduce myself last time. I am Treshy's Discipline. You know who Treshy is, right? If not, you should go meet him in the Gathering Hall. The favor that I want to ask actually comes from Treshy. You see, he has a farm, but no one to maintain it. We were hoping you'd be up for the job. It's conveniently called Poke Farm. Everything you need to start off, along with some feline labor, has already been provided. Everything you farm, be it ore, fish, etc., it's yours to use as you please. If you need to know how to reap the land, ask the felines in charge. You can also make additions to the farm if you help Treshy with various tasks. You'll be able to save Poke points to use on upgrades for the farm. If you deliver account items at the end of a normal quest, or if you take a treasure hunter's quest, you'll earn Poke points. There are other ways to obtain points, but I'll tell you about those another time. By the way, I put the new issue of Hunting Life on your bookshelf. It's filled with incredibly useful information. I'll deliver the new issue to your house if there is one. Best of luck to you now. So this guy, he has a point shop. And because I have DLC from before, I can actually exchange my points for some nice stuff like a gourmet spit, Suiko jewels, which are used for decoration makings. I can upgrade some stuff. I think what I'm going to do for right now, though, is just go ahead and upgrade the field, and then get a mushroom tree. And then I'll get Trinia's boat, too. He's a little feline treasure hunter. This kind of stuff, you won't start with any points on yours if you get a fresh ROM ISO in the game. So I will have that bit of advantage over you guys, if you decide to play along with me. But it's really not that bad. You can get points pretty easy in this game. I kind of wish there was a way where I could toggle DLC on and off like that for sakes like this, because I want to give as much of a fresh start for you guys as I can. But that's kind of something out of my hands. But this is the Poke Farm, and we have a lot of different areas open to us right now. So that right there is our first real addition that we got, is the mushroom tree, in which we can just go up to it and we can start gathering from it. This is automatic, unlike newer Monster Hunter games where you select what kind of stuff you want to get. This just already has an array of items that you can get from it. It's random each time from a certain pool of loot that you can get, and And these are the crop fields here. You talk to this little cat, and he'll let you plant stuff. Just like that. And then this here is a crack in the wall. We can mine from this to get some free ores for equipment making or going on quests. So getting iron ore is pretty nice. Stones are important too in this game. That disc stone's really good. I think we could already go ahead and make a sword and shield if we wanted to. I don't know that I have the money for it though. Carpenter bug is good. That's an important bug early on. Ooh, nice. Yeah. But Poke Farm is pretty cool. I like this system of a farm a lot more than I do what they have with the newer ones. This little cave back here. The newer ones I don't like having select only 3 items, then you can multiply them. Here you get other stuff, like ores, which is pretty cool. And then fish, too. This is a storehouse made completely of natural ice. Meow. It is the perfect place to store your perishables. Actually, at the back of the storehouse, there's something giant. But only the village chief and Treshy know what it is. The two of them must be looking for a way to get at whatever is back there. I'm not sure what is really truth and what is rumor. All I know is that there is nothing you can do to get back there now. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Maybe if we ever get something to break down that wall. And this here is Trinya. Hello, mate. I'm Treshy's #1 feline disciple, Trinya. The thing I love most in this world is adventure. You're my new sponsor, huh, mate? I'll stick around here from now on, so you can find me easily. Whenever you need me, just stop by, yeah. If you'd be willing to fund me adventures with Poke Points, I'd be happy to bring you back a souvenir in return, mate. The more you fund my trips, the more I'll try to find you that ultra rare item you desire. As my sponsor, you get to decide where you'd like me to head off to. Whenever you feel like funding one of my adventures, feel free to let me know anytime. So let's see. We have 3 areas we can send him to right off the bat, which is the mountains, jungle, and the desert. For right now, I'll send him off to the jungle with some Poke Points. I'll send him off with 200 of them. And we'll see what he gets me. Oh, excuse me. And there we go. That's what I was waiting for. So when he gets a boost like that, he's going to typically have a really successful adventure. Man, he is gone. And this here's the fishing dock. We can fish here for some free fish. You can get different kinds. One kind I like to get early game is that goldfish right there. That is a golden fish, I believe. Sometimes they look a little bit greener to me. I've been having a bit of a harder time these days being able to tell. A knife mackerel, I believe we can use that to sharpen our weapon. Come on. Ah, you better be. Sushi fish, we can eat that to restore a little bit of health. I was hoping that gold looking fish would do it. I think that is a golden fish. A pin tuna we can use to make ammo. So, I'm going to go ahead and deposit our finds, and then we can go take our first quest. There ain't nothing like seeing an empty box getting filled up, but that's one thing I love about Monster Hunter. I do want to check real quick and see if we can make that sword and shield. Yeah, if we had some money, we totally could. It's not much better than the bone Chris at all. It's only better in the sharp. No, it's not even better in the sharpness. Yeah, so the way that progression on weapons typically goes is iron weapons will have more sharpness, but a lot of the times the bone weapons can deal more damage. So we have 5 quests we can take from here. But I say let's just go through the list. This one right here is mountain herb picking. It's pretty simple. We're just going to gather some herbs. So we get provided with a map, mini whetstones, first aid meds, rations, and some hot drinks if we need them. I don't need them quite right now, but I'll take them because I can use them later. Yeah. So, if you've watched me play the previous Monster Hunter game, Monster Hunter 1 before, you kind of already know what to expect. But if you're new to the series, your loop at the start's pretty much going to be getting materials to fund your items that you need while you hunt. And you're just going to be grinding out resources at first while you get ready to hunt the large stuff. It's pretty fun. Let's see. I'm going to be a little bit tactical with how I tackle these guys. There we go. I'll let you go. I'm not sure about the despawn timers on these guys. Brute bone, okay, that's good for weapon crafting. But what I really care about from these guys, I might not even get. But that Popo tongue that we just got is an account item. We can turn it in at the red box or have it automatically turned in at the end of the quest. But we've got one piece of raw meat, which I can use to cook. You can make rare steaks, well-done steaks, and gourmet steaks if you get the gourmet steaks bit. There we go. Tasty. Still got the touch. So yeah, that Popo tongue gets you, I had 2 of them, so each one's worth 45 zenny, and also 45 poke points. So that's a good little bit of money right there. Let's see, there's an herb spot right here, or a plant spot. This one will typically give you herbs. Each one in this game, earlier gen Monster Hunters, kind of have set types of items they'll give you. And sometimes you just won't find anything, sometimes. Got a huskberry that's good for making ammo. I believe that's ammo. Huh. It says to try plants in the field. I think I'll try that. I don't really keep those, so I don't experiment with them. You know, maybe there's some really good item I've just been neglecting. Oh, what a whiff. So yeah, 2 swings on these Popos should be enough to kill them. If you're using the greatsword. Sword and shield will take a little bit more, I think. Yeah, Monster Hunter, the way that it represents its damage is kind of interesting. Because different number values on different weapons don't really mean anything, because they do the same amount of damage. It's more so, you can consider the damage number a bit like a DPS, I guess is the way to put it. For example, like a larger number, the less hits you have to get to hit a certain damage threshold compared to a different weapon. But fireflies right here, these are bug spots. You use a bug net to gather from them. I don't think there's a spot in the snowy mountains to get spider webs, so that's why I suggested getting bug nets here. And let's see, what did I get that I don't need? Insect husks are completely trash, you can throw those away. But getting 3 Carmiter bugs and a thunder bug's pretty good. There's another herb spot right here. Sap plant's good, that's actually one item I was really hoping to get. Now, let's see. There is a secret gathering spot I didn't know about until relatively recently. And it's right here. You can get bait here. You can get frogs to go fish with. Which, these frogs are pretty important for some monsters that are later on in the game. You can also get worms too, which are good for the farm and fishing. let's see. I don't plan on doing too much fishing outside of what there is at the farm because I'm not a gunner, so I don't need to worry about the kind of ammo that I can only get, or like ammo and stuff crafted from fish. Though I do wonder if there's not a spider web place to gather spider webs around here. I'll show you Area 2 in a little bit, but first I want to go teach you how to make a pickaxe. There is a spot right here where you can gather stones or ice stones and normal stones. And those normal stones, you can get bones from Area 5, excuse me. And you can make an old pickaxe. Something not a lot of people know about. There's just, in the old gen Monster Hunter games, there are a ton of hidden gathering points. And I'll show you that old man in a second. I just want to get some bones first. Let's see, right here under the ice. Yeah, these bones are what we're looking for. Which I'm going to go ahead and get as many as I can. So these bones are important for making weapons. You can make bottles out of them too. If you get a whetstone, combine them together. And they're good for making pickaxes. So if we take that stone and the bone, combine them together, and we have an old pickaxe, just like that. Let's see if we're lucky. I guess we're not lucky, but we got iron ore, so it's fine. Yeah. So we got an iron pickaxe, so we can start getting some better stuff. The funnest thing about Monster Hunter for me is getting the ball rolling. It's what really is a lot of fun for me. It's figuring out how I can get to something from nothing. Yeah, these ice crystals, that old man in Area 4, he likes to trade for those. And sometimes he can give you some good stuff, sometimes he'll give you junk. But you can also get free stuff out of him too if you don't have anything on you. You sneezing, dude? Pardon me, it's circle to talk to him. A bone. Oh, he gave us a hot pepper. That's actually not too bad of a trade. Frog, sure. A carpenter bug, okay. Okay. I was wanting him to take the ice stone, or ice crystal, so I could see what it'd give. Not gonna get that lucky, though. Man, I don't really need the first aid meds like that. I did get honey, which is good. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, though. I'm gonna run back to base camp real quick, so I can go turn in my account items. Well, actually, I can eat a ration real quick. Yeah, you kind of want to maximize as much as you can whenever you're out on a quest, because this is going to be where you can get the most diverse items you can. Mountain herbs we can get from here, and we can get from in Area 5 as well. Discard insect husks, they are total junk. Let's see, do I have iron ore on me? Yeah. So if I get something better than iron ore, I'll probably have to drop the iron I have now, which would be a shame. I'm gonna save what I have. I'll have a bit of money after this. There we go. You know, I think I may be the only person who can make it take 40 minutes to get to, like, into Monster Hunter. Like, actually doing quests and stuff. I just realized how much dialogue there is in this game. Most people just skip past it all, but whenever I'm going through a game, I like to show as much as I can. Oh, man. I've been having such a hard time focusing since I got sick. And we may as well get as many mountain herbs as we can because they are account items. Any extras that we get will count towards our money and Poke points. Let's see. There's a plant spot up here. There's also another stone spot over there I'm going to show you. Let's see, it's among these rocks somewhere. Maybe this one right here. You can get stones just like the one in the crystal cave I showed you. These stones are good for making bomb casings, which will let you make different hunting tools later on. Right now, those 7 will be fine. I don't want to spend forever on this quest. I am more concerned about getting into some action since I'm streaming. I like to check a lot of the times. I believe that right there can give you sleep herbs. And I think there's another gathering spot over here. It's one thing I like to quiz myself on is where I can find different gathering spots. Yep. This one right here, you can get whetstones. This is probably the most advantageous one you could get. Especially if you're a blade master like me, you always need to be sharpening your weapons. Damn, 2? This game's cheap as hell. Alright, let's see. I got 11 mountain herbs, that's pretty good. But if you check right here, this is an old base camp that used to be here before it got destroyed. And you can find 2 spots in here to gather from. All the cool stuff you can get from here are going to be paintballs, which I do want, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of... Oh, where are my supply items? I'm going to get rid of the mini whetstones. I don't really need them because I'm not going to be fighting too much. Psycho Serum is really good. I'm getting rid of the map. And depending on what else I get, that may be all I grab. And then this here too. The paintballs are really important. You can use them to track monsters. In the newer games, you don't have to worry about tracking monsters because the game will just take you right to them. But I like this old system a lot more, having to actually find the monster, know where it'll be, know where it hangs around, that kind of stuff. Rather than just having a big old dot on it on the map always being around. Or having your bugs lead you straight to it. So, at the top of Area 2 is a giant cliff face. Down there is the entrance into Area 3. There's some ivy down there we can gather at the top of those vines. But over here is what's really important. We have 2 separate cliff faces that we can go to. This one down here has a mining spot on it. I don't have any space or pickaxes right now, so I'm not going to worry. But the really important one is against this cliff face over here. Line it up properly, and then you're going to just run for it. And if you do it right, you'll land here, which has another beehive. And getting as much honey as you can, whenever you get the chance, is what you want to do. Honey is really invaluable for making all sorts of different items to help you out with your quest. So just try and get as much as you can when you can. Speaking of, how much do I have? 4. That's a low ball on me. I normally can walk away with 8 whenever I leave the snowy mountains. And let's see, just for that, we get an extra 345 zenny. Excuse me. And let's take our rewards. So the rewards on these early ones aren't going to be too good. We do get some extra honey, though, which is nice. Sap plants, paint berries, which we can combine those with sap plants to make those paintballs we picked up. The small monster bones are pretty good to get. And if you see where it says contract fee, that little ×2 means that our contract fee would get doubled for completing the quest. But because it was 0 this time around, we don't get it doubled. And we have a new NPC here. I'm the granny who takes care of getting these felines to work. You're a hunter, aren't you? How about trying some of these felines as workers? I've got 2 types of working felines with me. Feline chefs who specialize in cooking, and feline comrades who are a hunter's best friend. Excuse me. Yeah, so Monster Hunter Freedom 2 introduced the concept of feline companions who will hunt alongside you, so you have a little bit of assistance when you hunt monsters. They're usually good for only helping you keep a monster's attention off of you, or in some cases, like giving you a quick health boost when you may need it. They have their uses. Now, feline chefs are excellent cooks. If you hire them, you can eat the kind of gourmet meals that can even boost your battle skills. A hunter in your position should consider having a feline chef in your employment. How about taking one out on a trial run? Well, I guess the first feline will be on me. After that, you have to pay a finder's fee for any of these cats you hire. By the way, I didn't bring any of them with me today, but I also have some feline comrades for hire. They can accompany you on quests. But you can't bring them if it's an especially dangerous quest, nor can you bring them if you're on a quest with another hunter. I'll tell you in time. I'll tell you more in more detail next time. I suppose. Remember that I'll always have either chefs or comrades in tow. So they changed that in newer Monster Hunter games. You can have a feline comrade, or a comrade with you starting in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So we need to be really careful about the kind of felines that we get. You want to pay attention to their food specialty skills, because those will give you a bonus in a quest. Like Feline Combiner will give you a boost, Feline Exchanger will let you talk to the Veggie Elder more before he gets impatient with you. The Feline Woodwinds lets them play their instruments more. Or no, Feline Woodwinds makes it so you don't break your horn as much, I think. But the Ultra Lucky Cat gets you more money at the end of the quest. So to me, that's kind of a little bit more worth it. Though I do like this guy having the benefit of meat and milk. But I'm going to go with this one, having Ultra Lucky Cat and defense low. Oh, he is really good when it comes to veggies. Alright, thank you, Granny. And let's go deposit our stuff. We don't need those hot drinks, so we'll dump those. No, pardon me if that's gross. I've been telling my friends I need somebody to come and suck the snot out of my nose, but nobody's taken me up on that offer yet. I don't know why they turned it down. And so, this is the combining menu. We don't know what this makes yet, but I already know. It's going to be a paintball. And you also have... Is there not a combo list? Hold up. I thought there was a combo list, but there may not be. It may be something they added in 3 Ultimate. But, my brain has a bit of an encyclopedic knowledge on what makes what. Just because I've played for so long. So, I'm always, you know... Always definitely try and experiment. Ice crystals in this, we can make a cold drink. That's an ice shot. Here's the bomb casings I was telling you about. Never mind, I made garbage. Yeah, so 1 stone and 1 sap plant gets you 2 bomb materials. Those are really useful to have. Any garbage you get, you can sell for right now. I don't have the skill that lets me undo garbage, so it's just gonna have to be as is for right now. Let's see, pair of shrooms I can make. I think that makes a static shot. Yeah, huskberries make ammunition. I'll show you the feline though. Alright, Texas, what's going on? Welcome, gastronomy. Thanks for hiring us. We're just gonna use one of the rooms you aren't using anymore. We promise to make you great food, so bon appetit. Food made by 1 feline is on the house, but if you add more staff to the kitchen, we will charge you depending on the number of staff. We look forward to having you order tasty treats. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what he has. I'm not 100% sure on how early what food's good. I guess we're just gonna have to check. I guess we'll try pumpkin and rice, see if grain and veggies are good this early. Oh, that looks so good. Oh no, it was a bad combo! So my stamina decreased because I chose a bad choice. This is one of those things where you can easily look up the wiki to do everything, but I don't feel like toggling through different tabs right now. Because my new mouse I bought is extremely loud, and I already have a horrible audio setup anyways, having my mic right next to my keyboard. So we're just going to ignore that. If you press triangle at any entranceway to a new area, you can warp around, so I'm going to go to the far. And do my little routine. So, let's see. Oh, 4 sap plants from that. Yeah, you're gonna likely double... You're gonna at least get 2 seeds whenever you plant just 1 without fertilizing the field. So you can always have that to keep you, you know, safe. Let's see. I'm gonna throw in a power seed, and if you fertilize the field, you get a better yield. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I want to save my worms while I can. Macrolite ore, nice. So Macrolite is the best ore that we could possibly get right now. I don't think it's the rarest, but depending on how you want to define rarity. The hardest to get, technically, but if you know where to go, you can get a bunch of it. I personally find that disc stones and earth crystals you tend to need more of, so in a way they kind of become harder to get. Aw, Trinia, what happened? He was all fired up, but... Ooh, large bone husks. Nice, buddy. You got some honey and a spicy mushroom. Cool. And I gotta check how much those were selling for. I'll tell you what. We'll send you to the mountains this time. We'll give you an easy one. Is it going to be a good trip? It's going to be an average trip. I'm just waiting. If you start seeing him sink in the background, that means he's going to have a bad trip. Oh, I can't use gestures. I was going to wave at him. I was gonna give him a little cute goodbye wave. I'm not sure what these fish are. I think these are sushi fish again. And tuna. Yeah, he's still trudging along. Yeah, so Bungo Stray Dogs started airing again recently. I've been keeping up with it. I love that series so much. My boy Nick, he showed it to me a few years ago. I think when season 3 was still coming out. And I had a lot of fun with it. It's a fun show if you never watched it. Damn, I just be doing stuff on autopilot and forgetting about it. I totally forgot I hit up the bug spot. But, yeah, this is a good way to get spider webs pretty early. Spider webs are important because you can make nets out of them, which you can use in traps for monsters later on. Let's see what we can get now. Not too much. I guess I'm gonna save some points for a little bit. Now, let's see. Is there anything I want to make? Ooh, Bone Crisp Plus. I kind of have been wanting to use a Sword and Shield. Objectively, it's not the best weapon. It's a good weapon if you're learning, but if you are a bit more experienced, typically most people will go for something else. I kind of want to try the Hunter's Dagger because it upgrades into some better stuff. Like, the Snake Bite's pretty good, but I don't have the stuff for it right now. Let's go with that. Green Sharpness is always good. Frost Edge is that one Sword and Shield we can make. You can upgrade into a Twin Dagger right there for cheaper materials, I believe, than just making it. Oh yeah, way cheaper. So I'll give that Sword and Shield a shot. Whoops. Let's see, oh, I've only got 46 Zenny left. Anteka in the Snow, this one is going to be to get Anteka antlers, I believe. Yeah. So pretty simple. Now that I have herbs in my farm, I don't need to worry about gathering them in the field as much. Let's see. And this is also the first case where we're given ammo for a quest. I'm going to go ahead and take some for the box just because it's free. But I think my strategy, I didn't grab any pickaxes. Oh well. Let's check out the Sword and Shield. So it's got a pretty standard combo. You can attack with triangle 4 times, and then if you press circle, you can cap off your combo with a round slash, which is pretty effective for hitting a wide range of enemies. Let's see, I'm gonna see if I can get some more worms real quick. One thing I need to go check in Area 3, I need to get mushrooms. That's one thing I can't forget about. I need to show you where mushrooms are. Looks like we're not going to get as many frogs this time. Yeah, there should be some Anteka in 2, and I believe there will be some in 7. I remember back when I first started Monster Hunter, I could never make a well-done steak. The trick for me, since I don't have any sense of rhythm, is not to, you know, tap X when the song ends, but give it like a second after it ends, and then it'll be ready. Every single time. Oh, I forgot to gather bugs. I'll get them on the way back. It's alright. Now, I think the only thing I have that the Veggie Elder might want off of me are the frogs. So I'll see what kind of free goodies I can get from him. Carpenter bug, please and thank you. So if I ever want to get some carpenter bugs, I know how to do that. With thawing agents. That will bust us out of snow if we ever get encased in it. The red seed will get us a variety of certain herbs. A potion, nice. Alright, now he's grumpy. Oh man. Watch your back. So these ice crystals are good for weapon crafting. Different item crafting and ammos and stuff like that. At the start of the game, they're probably not going to be too useful to you, but they're worth stocking up on. How have I not gotten a single stone from that? I'll have to go gather somewhere else. Ah, shit. I'll come back for the honey. That's the thing. I don't like backtracking too much nowadays. Small bone husk, that's really useful. We need that for some of our weapons. And it's also good for making ammo. Not a bone, no single bone. Or 2 bones, okay. I've just been memory holding the stuff I need, I guess. Let's see. If I remember right, there is a way to shield dash. Or maybe that's only in the newer Monster Hunter games. Like 3 and onward. But you can shield bash in 3 forwards, and you can actually knock like the deer type animals out, so you can get their antlers easier instead of taking like their pelts and whatnot. Come on, man. I got one of my buddies, Grimcrab, to try out this game, and boy, does he hate it. He hates how clunky it is. But I don't know, there's something about old school Monster Hunter I definitely prefer to newer Mon Hunt. I guess it's because I'm an old head boomer when it comes to this stuff. But I definitely find there's more of a challenge in this than there is new Monster Hunter. Also, just in case you're watching Grim, even though I bet you're not, hi! Alright. Raw meat, that's pretty cool, bro. Venison's good for you. Alright, I'll bait him over. You're cooking your friend, dude. Don't you care? Shit, he's gonna be real good. Lame. That's the lame thing about Monster Hunter, but also the godsend are the loading zones. You could be fighting a monster and all of a sudden you'll attack outside the loading zone. But then sometimes you're gonna want to go through that so you can heal up. It's a bit cheap, but you know, it's old school jank. That's what makes it good. I mean, do I have it now too? Alright, there's the 3 that I need. I'm gonna try and collect just a little bit more, just in case I need any for anything. I think certain weapons and armor need it, but also so I can turn them in if I ever need to grind this quest for anything. Because I think this quest actually gives you an attack antlers for completing it. I'll show you guys a couple of mining spots too. Real quick, another one. This one's more likely to give you account items. Which I do want some, for sure. Let's see what you got. Mountain herbs, okay, fine, I'll take them. I love money. And if you hold R, you can climb up stuff quicker. And then right here is the shedded skin of a dragon that we can mine. And if we're lucky, we'll get more than ice crystals. The K-Dragon scale, that right there is an account item I was telling you about. Up top of this mountain, there is a flagpole. Now, on normal quests, it doesn't really have anything for you. But if you come up here on treasure hunting quest, I believe there is stuff up here. Oh yeah, look at that there. It's a little cat paw. Huh. Yeah, I think this is the one of the second highest peaks in the world of Monster Hunter. The highest point comes in... Oh, I didn't need to fall down all this way. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, or just 4 or 4 Ultimate, doesn't really matter. Same area, same game. Has the highest point in the series that I know of. And it's home to a giant, like, huge-ass huge snake. Alright. Here's one more spot we can gather for stones and things of the sort. The thing I want from here are those decayed dragon scales, though. They're not as common to drop from here, but they can. And it looks like they won't. Damn, that's crazy. I just got, like, actual IRL vertigo for a second. Being sick is fucking crazy, literally, yeah. Well, I don't have any more bones on me, so I guess I'll have to go get some more. I can turn in this quest, but I'm going to show you guys a few more areas real quick. Parkour along the cliff, save you some time from climbing up. This right here is that ivy spot, which I'm going to go ahead and try and get some real quick. God damn, giving me huskberries. No, thank you. try to give you guys some helpful little advice if you ever decide to pick up Monster Hunter. It's just not my day. I'll keep them, just because they can be useful for ammo. I don't need them, though. And here's a monster that actually provides a little bit of a threat to us. It's our first actual threat. Here's a mining spot. You can get a ton of Macalite from here. You can even get goldstone pieces, which are really good account items. But these dudes here are called Gaia Prey. If you remember in Monster Hunter 1, the blue dudes, these are basically them. But they shoot ice. And I don't know if it was in Monster Hunter 1, if they had white Gaia, or white Velociprey. I know in Freedom 1 there were. But they turned white Velociprey into Gaia Prey. Oh my god. Please don't make me have to kill you. Please don't make me have to kill you. Please don't make me have to kill you. Don't jump on me, please. Oh, I don't... Okay, what do I not need? I don't need that Thawing Tundra, or that Defrost Agent, whatever it is. This right here is where you can gather mushrooms in the mountains. Alright, you've done it. You've signed your death ticket, buddy. Yeah, when it comes to these small guys, I'm not too great at fighting them with a sword and shield. I'm normally a longsword player, if you can tell by my amazing gameplay. You let your buddy despawn while I was trying to carve him. Damn. Gaia Prey, I swear. It's always the minions in Monster Hunter. They are the worst parts of any game. It's always the minions. I don't really need the map anymore. I am going to try my luck up here, though, and see if I can get some Malachite, or Macalite. Excuse me. Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Disc stone is helpful to have. I don't need those. Oh lord. It is hot. Ran out of stamina. If your stamina depletes entirely, that is... you can't run anymore. You have to catch a breather. And 550 zenny for that. Not bad. Ugh. Alright, sweet. We got some Manteca antlers. And the Granny's here now, and she should have some combat felines. Yeah. So she brought a few, and these ones we have to pay for. I like to get some that have the average temperament and they slash, and they're a balanced attack preference. Those are generally the ones I prefer. I like them when they can slash too, because they can actually cut off monsters' tails. I've had them do it before. Aims small, aims large. So Timothy might be good. I think I'll probably end up going with Donald. I will have to figure out a way to make it work. Pardon me. I gotta make a text real quick. Alright, let's see. Shots up. I don't really need the potion on me. I can put their stakes up. Alright, that's looking pretty good right there. And if you pardon me, I'll be away for a few minutes. I'm gonna go grab a rapid test and see how I'm doing. Oh, okay, I have returned and I need to get this done. Yeah, I never used to get sick when I was younger as a kid, but for some reason, now that I'm an adult, I guess life decided to catch up with me. So, whatever goes around, I tend to get it for some reason. But I guess it also comes with my line of work, too. As unfortunately as it is for me. Pardon me, I grabbed the Spanish instructions. And one last time, pardon me. Let's see. Okay. I never like having to do this stuff. In case I have any viewers who joined, all of a sudden I'm about to take a big topical virus that's going around test. And I hate having to do it, because I don't like putting stuff inside my nose. And you're probably about to hear me sneeze a lot once I get everything properly set up. Because this is very fun. Alright, I think I've done it properly. I know this is probably a very lame thing to do during a stream, but I also have to do it for work. And I don't want to break the stream for 30 minutes. Ugh, while I do this. When I could just multitask and do both right away. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, that's a big one. And we do this stuff, gamers, because we care about our health and not getting other people ill. Don't forget that. Man. We'll peel off the tape, lay it down, and let it do its thing. And while it does its thing, we're gonna do our thing. So for right now, let's get back to it, gamers. Alright. So the plan was sell some junk I don't need. What kind of mushrooms did I get? Spicy mushrooms? I don't even know what I can use those for. Oh, they recover a small amount of stamina. Perfect. Those power seeds and armor seeds also make very good materials to sell. Why did I sell them? That's silly. Oh well. Yeah, you can hire as many kitties as you want. As long as you have the money to buy them. And then once you buy them, come into the board here. And then you're going to choose active/reserve. You're going to select a comrade, and you're going to actually select him to take him out with you. So for his growth, you want to change what he's doing. So that he can... oh, excuse me. He can actually start growing and using it. So we got to get some exercise going for him. This right here, meditation, will get him extra comrade points, which lets us get him different skills. So for example, right now he only has 15 points. It's not a lot for him to learn anything. But I want to get him up to 70 as soon as I can. Because having a health flute will give us that extra health right when we need it in a pinch. That's one thing these felines are really good for, is being emergency help, should you need them. But otherwise, we could get some elemental stuff for them, which we're not going to worry about right now. Armor. I have DLC, so I have samurai armor I could equip on him. I kind of don't want to really worry about that too much for right now. I think I'll just have him wear the Mafu armor, since that's, you know, we're up in the mountains. It's cold out. I don't want his little bean pads getting cold. Let's go to the farm. And we'll eat on our way back. Looks like I am still positive. What a life. Trini had a successful harvest, it looks like. Alright, let's see. Power seeds and armor seeds came in handy, so I'm going to have him work on those again. Okay, that white one may be a scatterfish. Well, maybe not. I want that gold one, though. That gold one has money for me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, small golden fish. Those things are worth 500 zinni a piece. Early in the game, that's a ton of money. cool. Back to it. That armor stone right there, we can combine that with several different ores and bugs to make... Was that an armor stone or... Yeah, an armor stone. So we can combine that with different ores like malachite ore to make, upgrade like armor stones. Armor stones are kind of hard to get though, so I don't really know that I want to try it yet. Let's see what I can make. What do I need? More iron ore and earth crystals. What do I need for that? Mystery bones. I can't remember where to get mystery bones. I know you can get them from quests that you can turn in. But I don't know where to get them in-game. Maybe Lance would be fun to try out. But our next quest is going to be to hunt some of those Gaia Prey. Those little white Velociraptor dudes. So I'll give that a shot. Let's see if fish and meat is a good combo. Oh no, another bad one. Stamina down. Let's go for this Gaia Prey. And let's see, they give us coatings this time. Coatings are used on bows to give your arrows different effects. You have infinite ammo with a bow, but bow guns take actual ammo. Also, the larger the blood splatter that you have coming from a monster means the more damage your attack did. Maybe I shouldn't have brought you along after that little stunt. Donald. Man, he ain't nothing like my little Telly. Telly's my little man right there. That's my best cat. Insect husks, be gone. So yeah, those Gaia Prey, we're gonna find them in really just about everywhere. 3, 5, 6. Pardon me. Oh well, I can. I'm gonna try and get whatever materials I can get. I'm gonna kick it up a little bit more and be a little bit more productive since I had to take that abrupt pause. Thanks for dropping a like, whoever that was. It's very much appreciated. Any likes help. That. I'll do it here. I need iron. Iron actually feels like it feels like iron ends up becoming something hard to get later on. And there I go. I'm not getting iron. So one thing you'll learn about Monster Hunter is that there's a desire sensor in the game. And anything that you want, you're just never going to get. And you're going to have to grow up and deal with it. Like right now, I think everybody knows what I want. The game's not going to give it to me, though, because it knows what I want. Just like that. Here are those guys at Prey, though. There are 3 sitting here right and ready for us. So this one should be a quick one. Small monster bone, nice. I can upgrade my bone break sword now. Alright, Donald, you gotta handle that one by yourself, dude. You gotta handle it by yourself. Sunset herbs, those make deodorant. Are you relaxing on the job? Dude's lucky he can't die. I can get knocked out. I get sent back to camp. I faint 3 times. The quest is over. You failed. You're in over your head. But he can pass out as many times as he wants. I'm sorry, I thought we had to hunt 3. We gotta hunt 5? Okay, I can hunt 5. So there's probably going to be the other 2 down at 3. I'm going to peek my head out into 6 first and see if I can see any. No. Thanks for the scale, nerd. Alright, cool. There's our first big monster hunt. 5 of these guys, not too bad. They can be annoying with how much they jump around, but they're really not too much trouble. Ooh, mushroom. Yes, please. Map, be gone. Parashrooms are pretty nice to have. You can make ammo. Ammo and tainted meat with them. No mystery bones. Okay, your feline partner is really helpful that they'll help you get items and stuff from the quest because they'll actually gather on their own. Nice, we got money. Picked up a royal rhino somewhere, and that thing is worth some decent money. Yeah, I don't have any iron at all. That's not good. So I'm gonna do myself a favor and start buying iron pickaxes now that I have some money hanging around. Just buying a full set of iron pickaxes is 640 zenny. So it's really expensive. That's why I try to avoid it right at the start when I can. Because money's just already gonna be tight, and I don't need, do anything to make it worse. Let's see what we can get. Nothing yet. Having that extra field row would be good for me, though. An armor sphere, that's what it is. The armor sphere is what you use to upgrade your armor and make it stronger. What's up, Trinia? Get to relax a little bit. I need money. So I think these big ones, they're not glutton tuna, are they? It may be those smaller tuna-looking ones. There's a fish called glutton tuna, and it actually has items inside it. That when you eat it, you get them. I don't want that sushi fish catching that, so I'm going to reel that back in. Knife mackerel, that's what that is. Pardon me. Acolyte. I need 2 more iron. It's kind of worth it. With the next quest that's happening, I kind of want to have something a bit stronger, so I'm going to see if I do really just want to sell some stuff. That's the thing about Monster Hunter, you're always going to be thinking about how to raise funds for your adventures. At least in my case. Because I'm pretty bad with saving money in this game. I just want to try out a bunch of different stuff. Nah, I'll save money. Alright, tell you what, let's go with meat and fruit. Normal, okay. So normal means there was no negative effects and there was no positive effects. So, not good, not bad. Well, I guess maybe in this case it can be considered good. Baker. Oh, I have a female cook named Baker. In my main one. Can I hire him? If I had the money. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'd hate to miss out on him. I guess I will, though. It doesn't really matter too much. I don't need to be sentimental over an in-game cat. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If your haulers let him go. I don't know the greatest one. I think it's rigged anyways. Whatever you choose first is going to be the one that gets it. So we'll do this one. It's getting 3 Popo tongues. It's pretty easy. But we get 20 minutes, so there is a bit of an urgency. And they give us paintballs for this one. I don't really need anything else on this one, so I think I'm fine as is. There are no Popo down here. I guess we gotta go up to the top. Now, I am going to try and get some iron real quick. Why is the game always got to break a pickaxe as soon as I use it? Monsters here seem a little bit extra jumpy. I see. That's why we got 20 minutes. That's why they're running. So this is the T-Rex, the monster that threw us off the mountain before. We're not going to fight him right now, because he is way too strong for us. And we don't have enough time to hunt him. We could kill him. I want his tail, but it's not worth it right now. If you cut off his tail, you can get a T-Rex scale, and you can actually take it and you could use it or sell it for a good amount of money early on. If I had a longsword on me, I probably would, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. And these Popo aren't very smart because they're running right towards me and I want to kill them. But we just need to keep an eye out on the T-Rex. It's that pink ball on the map, that pink dot. And if we see him flying, we just need to pay attention where he's going. That's all, really. That's all there is to it. Alright, I'm gonna carve this before it disappears. Alright, stop moving, stop moving. Yeah, it's really not a hard quest. They just throw a big monster in there to scare you. In Monster Hunter Tri, invaders are a lot scarier. Because you're in their turf when they invade. Though we don't have to worry too much. At T-Rex, he doesn't really chase you too much. But I do want to 20 you. So if you remember these guys from my Monster Hunter 1 streams, these guys are called Bullfangos, and they just suck. Thing about them is they have They have pelts, though, which are pretty helpful for making armor and weapons. And I guess their heads, too, but who cares so much about that. And they are tough. For a minion monster, they are abnormally tough, and they do that on purpose just to mess with you. Oh, my cat's cheering for me. Alright, creep off the ledge. Oh, I wish it was possible to make that jump over there. If they didn't have that little lip along the cliff right there, you probably could. Oh, there, that T-Rex is probably fine to 7. Yeah, if we were hanging around, or if we tried to fight him, he'd probably be really aggressive and follow us. But we don't have to worry about that. Let's just go ahead and end the quest, and then we can go hunt some Plongas on the next one, and then we can start getting into the real meat and potatoes of the game. Alright. Woo! Time for an after quest now. And let's see what we got. An armor sphere, nice. 2 mystery bones. Yo, I can start my path to being a weeaboo. That one was a pretty small harvest, but I like it. That was good. That was quaint. That was a quick little quest. That's kind of how I like to keep them. I remember the first time I saw the T-Rex drop in the game when I first played it. Like, I almost shit my pants. That's how intimidating he was to me. I'll have you soon, my bone katana. I'll have you soon. Any goldfish? Nope. Knife mackerel, please get out of here, man. Come on, man. What's that tiny fish? I'm not sure what that little teeny tiny one is. That may be... You're not getting me. Oh yeah, let's see what you are. Rumblefish, okay. That can make ammo and that can make thawing... No, not thawing agents. Well, maybe thawing agents in this game. Monster Hunter Try, you can use it as a cleanser or whatever it is. Some of that gets mud off you. Fight something big, that'll come one day. It'll come soon. I mean, I could. I'm sure I could. Let me see. I need to go eat real quick. Yeah, the next quests are going to be hunt some monkeys. It's a pretty easy one. And after that, we got a big monster coming up. I don't know. I don't know if I can trust what's good or not anymore. How about 2 veggies? Are those good? Okay, such a fresh flavor. Defense strength increased. So I can take harder hits. I'm gonna refresh on pickaxes real quick. Oh, I didn't. No, I don't want to talk to you, old cat. That cat on that stump right there, he gives out the high rank village quests. That's something they started in this game, was having the village have high rank quests. Alright, for right now I'm only going to be grabbing the stuff I actually really need. I don't think I'm going to be using a bow or any kind of ranged weapon too much. Maybe way later down the line I will. But in the older Monster Starter games, you have to make 2 sets of armor. You have Blade Master and then Gunner armor. And I don't really feel like dividing up my resources like that. I've been pretty neglectful of these. Yeah, after this quest, we'll upgrade to the 2-star quest in the village, and then we can start hunting some bigger monsters. Which I kind of plan on treating it like how I treated Monster Hunter 1, where I do every single quest in the game. I'm not a fan of doing all the quests in this game because there are just so many, but you know, I kind of want to. It's kind of a tradition for me to try 100% the games that I play on this channel, where I can. I'll hit you up real quick. Goldstone piece is a good account item right there. What's up, old man? You can probably hear my impatience by how much I'm pressing the circle button. Now, I think if there's anything I wish I could reinstall with the DLC in this game, is there's a quest that lets you get certain eggs, which you can sell for really good money and you use for material, like equipment crafting. I wish I had that DLC quest, because it is so good. But I think I mostly have ones for like larger monsters that I don't really need to have. Because I don't think there were any DLC exclusive monsters in this game. Every monster you could fight in-game, like just by, you know, vanilla means. But what the event quests come in, they give you like special tickets a lot of the time. For different, like, item, weapons, and armor. And sometimes they give you a lot of money, sometimes they'll give you a better chance of getting rare resources. Oh my god, this game is so annoying. Why would you do that? Oh, we get to go take the long way. I guess no Macrolite ore for me. Those... Nah. Some of those rocks you can blow up if you have bombs or if you hit them with strong enough weapons. But I don't have 10 minutes to swing at a rock like that. I think those are indestructible. Now, I will go up to this dragon skin up here. And we'll find out later on what monster left behind this skin up here. Okay, that Khezu Whelp is an account item, but it constantly drains our HP. So I've got to be careful when I fight these guys down here. But I got a few Malachite, which is really good. So I'm going to need Dom to come down here and help me fight. Yeah, these guys aren't too tough. They're just monkeys, so they like to hop around a lot. Damn, they were in sync right there. They should start a boy band. Oh god, that was lame as fuck. Yeah, the sharper you keep your weapon, the more damage it'll do. Which is why you'll see I killed that other monkey, that other Blonga, really quick. But that one took me a bit longer. Those sharp claws are good. We need them for weapon making. And of all the quests that... Alright, so the way that Monster Hunter works, are there key quests that you need to do? The only key quest in 1 star is that one where the Tigrex showed up when you're getting those Popo tongues. But I like to, you know, I just go through them in order, kinda. Or whatever excites me the most. When you get older, more choices just start to get annoying. So, I just save myself from having to choose. And once you finish a quest, you don't take any more damage. So that Khezu Whelp won't drain me of any more health, and I'm actually regaining health now that its quest is over. I was gonna see if I could get any stones. Yeah, when you're done with a quest, that's the perfect time to go ahead and just start gathering a bunch of stuff together. Because you don't have to worry about being damaged or anything. And you can also throw away your supply items too. Oh yeah, we're rich. That Khezu Whelp is 400 zenny. That goldstone piece is 200. So we're basically rolling in it. We're Mr. Worldwide now. Alright, let's go see what we can do with our equipment now. I'm sure I can upgrade this, yep. Now, let's see. I'm wondering if I can also make... Yeah! This right here, this is the way to go. If you're starting fresh, this is the way to go. Right here. There's other stuff you can make too. I kind of like to take a look around, see what I can make. This right here, if you have the patience to grind it out, this Ravager Blade is really good early game investment. I'm a longsword guy, so I'd go with this. But I kind of want to experiment a little bit more, because I always go with the longsword. This right here is probably going to be my next big investment. This Velocidrome Bite is a really good sword and shield for this early in the game with how much sharpness it has. Ooh. That's kind of mid. That Electro Sack you get from a Thunder-based monster. Guess it's alright, but that Velocidrome Bite's definitely something worth looking out for. I'm gonna go ahead and make the Iron Katana as soon as I can. So that way I'll already have it in my inventory and I won't need to worry in the future. Oh yeah. Let's see. Field Row +2 is a little bit more worth it to me. Oh, something about my piggy. But that third field row is a little bit more valuable to me than the mushroom tree. Because right now, I'm still getting a ton of blue mushrooms from the mushroom tree. That's invaluable to have. And I'll get some sleep herbs going. And I will fertilize that field with worm. 5 worms. It's 5 worms for 1 level of fertilization. I don't want any of those fish, never mind. The first fishing pier is kind of lame, so it's better to get to the second one as soon as you can. Just so that way your fishing will actually be worth your time. Because you're not really going to be using a lot of the fish that you catch out of that thing. But I'm going to go get some laundry started real quick. Because I need to go to work tomorrow, and then I will be back and we'll hunt a big monster. Well, kind of a big monster. Yeah. Alright, apologies for the wait. So let's see. Oh yeah, Donald leveled up. So we know that veggies were a good mix. How about dairy and fruit? Okay, my stamina went up. Sweet. So that's one less ration I have to take. Actually, let's check on Donald real quick. See how he's doing on his comrade points. So he is at 24 points right now. I could have him more in... Oh my god, he's floating. Look at him. So, the flute really doesn't do anything special. It just pulls the attention of certain monsters towards the feline instead of the player. I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna pretty much power rush towards having the health flute on him, because that's more important to me than pretty much anything else he could offer.
Yo.
I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. And let's see. I'm gonna check real quick and see if there's not anything I can take with me. Just to help speed up the process a little bit. How many power seeds do I have? I'm gonna go ahead and take a power seed with me. So that way I can boost my damage just a little bit. $17 honey, that's good. 15 mushrooms, I got toadstools. Yeah, I'm doing pretty cool right now. I don't really think I need to go crazy with anything right now, in terms of combining. Nah, I'm not gonna do that right now, I don't want to ruin it. There are items you can get called combo books that increase your success rate, and that's what I'm waiting for. Well, it looks like you've been trying your very hardest indeed. By the way, have you ever heard of a Gaiadrome? Up in the snowy mountains, there is a species of monster called a Gaiaprey, actually. The guild likes to call them White Velociprey. The leader of the pack of Gaiaprey is called the Gaiadrome, and I was hoping that you would get rid of it for me. And don't just think of it as an oversized Gaiaprey, because it's not. If you get hit with one of its icy shots, your body will be frozen stiff. Also, if it feels threatened, it will run off to a different part of the field to recover. You can try to use brute force, but if that proves too hard, try using a flash bomb or shock trap to stop the Gaiadrome's movement. This village has had enough of that Gaiadrome, and it's a perfect opponent for you. Please, finally rid us of that scourge. I don't know what that little puny thing could be doing to make these people that mad. But we'll deal with it. Yeah, they go full stops, giving us plenty of stuff. Not all of it we're going to use, though. And it's actually starting to get to that point. Ooh, trank shots. I will take those. And paralysis shots may as well. Get a bit of the unique stuff while I can. Gonna grab some meat while I'm here. Man, I love getting them popo tongues because they don't do anything for me. Well, I guess that's not true. I should be grateful to get them. That extra money and those points help. Insect Tusk sucks. There is one more bug spot I've actually not shown you guys yet. I guess I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Got a golden fish in the lake here. Oh, yeah, if you see water on the map, more than likely you can fish at it. But there is a bug spot right here. Those flash bugs are really important to get. God bugs, that's really good. That's for healing items. Now, I do kind of like in the newer Monster Hunter games, once a vein is depleted, it'll just disappear, so you can't keep harvesting at it. Okay, thank you. Let's see. I want honey. I don't want anything to do with you. A Veggie Elder can give you some good stuff sometimes. Especially if you have what he's looking for, he can actually get you some really rare materials. But you have to have the right stuff. Do I have anything that I don't really need? I mean, what are the odds? Nah, I'll keep them. I'll keep it just in case. You know, I'm really kind of surprised. You don't fight any large monsters in this area. I think it could actually make a really unique place to fight. Having like a shelf up here you can like snipe at while you snipe from while you have your blade masters down there fighting the monster up front, or like up close with it. Ooh, big intimidating. Yeah, they have the guy prey run in from Area 5, but he never comes from Area 5. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a paintball at him so we have him marked. They gave us a portable shock trap in case we want to capture the guy. I'll show you how to do that when it comes to it. So we're going to take that power seed and we got a small boost. So our sword does 140 damage, but with that we do 154 instead just from that seed. Ooh. Yeah, this guy prey can come out of nowhere. Oh my god. I need to stop using the sword and shield if I'm gonna be this bad. Oh my god! No, I actually need a thawing agent! I swear I have over 500 hours in Monster Hunter, guys. I swear. What is going on? Okay, he's running away already. I probably should have brought some potions, herbs, or something. I wasn't expecting to have any trouble, but I guess always prepare for the worst. That's what they say, at least. Oh, okay. Never mind, it wasn't that bad. I threw away 3 items, but you only get 2 carps off this guy, if I remember right. That Gaiadrome hide is good, though. That claw is really good. The claws actually sell for a lot of money off these guys. And I don't think I'm going to make it up there, especially now that I hesitated, so I'll just get what I can off the stuff down here. Yeah, that portable shock trap is a supply item, so you can just go ahead and get rid of it. Now, supply items, make sure you use them first over the items you bring with you. The guild will take them right back if you don't use them. And yeah, that's our very first large monster hunt. Pretty simple off that guy, but we unlocked some larger ones to hunt. Which is what matters. Nice, we got 1,200 off of them. Oh yeah, we're starting to rake in the money now. Ooh, new issue of Info magazine. That's pretty cool. Let's go see what everyone has to say now. Back. Okay, he's gotten some new equipment, basically. What does he have? Okay, he's got a pretty good setup going. The hunter stuff is actually pretty good to get. And the leather's going to be really good for just the fact that you can get more materials whenever you're out harvesting now. The battle mail is pretty good. It could probably take you into high rank, to be honest with you. Having an attack boost, like right off the bat, is really good. Okay, armor spheres. So, in the second generation games, they introduced being able to upgrade your armor. And she's telling us she has more books now. So she has combo book 3. I want to get one, but I'll wait. And then she's going to tell us that we are in 2-star quest now. If you want to read this stuff, go play the game. I'm no longer going to be sacrificing the pace of the video or of the streams for this. So the Gaia Prey. Oh yay, padding. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 new large monsters that we can hunt. I think for right now, I want to go ahead and start planning out some equipment that I want. I'm going to need a ton of iron and earth crystals for. The jungle is actually a better place to mine than the mountains. Especially for earth crystals, so that's fine. Oh, yo. Alright, so these guys are DLC. They're basically special little kittens. He's a feline chef. And they all just have like different stuff. Feline explorer. Okay, that's really good. There are secret areas in this game. And what Feline Explorer does is when you're in high rank, you spawn randomly instead of at base camp. So he could spawn me in a random area. So he's gonna head there, probably now. And then he's telling us about trade items. We can get armor spheres now, if we want to trade. I'm not going to worry about those, though. Let's go check out this new feline that we got. Oh yeah. Honestly, the vibes that these felines give me is like the vibe of the chows from Sonic Adventure. Alright, let's see. So now they're actually going to start charging us, I believe, for our food. But we get new ingredients now. So it's a new time to experiment. Let's try meat and veggies. I know in high rank that's a really good combo to get, or, excuse me, not high rank. When you have 5 chefs, meat and veggies is a good one to go with because it gets you an attack boost large and a health boost. Not too sure what will get you with 2 chefs though. Oh no, it gives you a stomach ache. Oh no. So, it was a mistake, basically. The ingredients they provide don't affect that quality either of the food they make. It's just purely combinations that work and don't work. So it's never anything too deep. So yam bugs, a lot of these bugs that you fish are actually used for bait. I don't need to worry about fishing too much since I'm a Blade Master. There's only a handful of fish that I really need, which are like fishes that affect bombs. And that's pretty much it. And there are some fish you can use for crafting. Yeah. So with just using worms, we managed to increase our output on the sleep herbs to 4. Instead of just 2 or maybe 3, we got 4 that time. So you want to use your fertilizers to enhance what you really need. Now I'm going to deposit this stuff, and then I'm going to go check and see if we can get some goldfish. There's not a single fish in there that I want. Many such cases, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try out a new weapon now. Yo. Am I ready? Those sharp claws tend to be a pain to get later. Can I make... I need iron for those. You know what? I'll make those, so that seems like a fun investment. Even if it does make me broke, but I can fix that. Let's see, I think I'm going to try hunting a larger monster now. Or another one. Yo. Can I improve these at all? Not yet. Close, I just gotta hunt the Gaiadrome. Velocitron. Yeah, I'll hunt you. And this is the jungle, our first new area of the game. We have a fishing spot behind our boat back there. And the jungle's pretty great for one reason alone. All of the mining spots here. The amount of mining that you can do in this area is insane. There's also a ton of mushrooms, but this guy here, this is a Naptonoff. If you've played Monster Hunter 1 or any other Monster Hunter game, you'll definitely recognize these guys. This is where they make their appearance in this game. And these guys are pretty much who you want to hunt if you want raw meat. They're almost guaranteed to drop it. Aptonoth are also treated kind of like oxen or like cattle. You know, they're used to do a lot of like heavy work, like moving carts and whatnot. Their purpose is kind of in between that of like a horse and a cow. The cool thing about the jungle is there's just a ton of spots to gather around. I know in Area 2 there's a lot just hidden in the trees. I'm not too sure what the telltale signs for everything is here, though. This right here is a spot to mine. Anytime you see a crack, you can probably mine at it. And if you see where, like, the terrain meshes or, like, the rock faces mesh, you can mine there, too. Yeah, look at that iron. From one spot, 5 iron ore. I feel like there's also a good spot for spiderweb somewhere around here. I can't remember where. I may be thinking of Monster Hunter 1. What's over here? Ivy, I bet. Oh, yeah. And spiderwebs. Okay, twofer. That's twofer right there. Insect husks. God. What is my luck? Kutku scale. Alright, that's a Monster Hunter 1 flashback right there for you. This is how we used to make money back in Monster Hunter 1 right there. No honey, though. Which is unfortunate. There's a fishing spot over in this pond here. Doesn't look like anything I need, though. Anything in there? No. And there's a mining spot right here where these two, like, rock faces meet. So the weapon I'm using right now is a dual sword. It hits really fast, but they're kind of weaker. In exchange, though, they tend to have stronger elemental attack. Oh my god, I didn't know there was a Bullfango. He did that just to be annoying. Alright, nothing else here. So Area 3 is where I'm going to go next to show you where you can get some honey in another mining spot. You got some more honey right here. There's actually 3 spots in this map to get honey at. One being in 9, like where I showed you, one here in 3. And there's one at the base camp, on top of the cliff. In Area 5, Area 10 is its own little separate island area. You can find some neat stuff out there. And over here is a place where you can get frogs and worms, I think. Yeah. I'm not too worried about having a ton of frogs on me right now. They're really useful if you need some, like, quick trades. There's a mining spot up here at 6. Or the entryway to 6. I'll show you in a moment. Monster Hunter just has such beautiful environments. That's one thing I really do appreciate about the games, is they put a lot of detail into the environments. Monster Hunter 3 is where I think they really took it up a notch though. You can just see so much detail, get so much information about the world from the backgrounds. Kind of place, how everything was lived in. Who used to live there, all that. Some moss swine. Yeah, so the Veggie Elder in this one, or in this map, hunting zone, map, in the jungle is going to be at the top of the base camp here. And if you want to get back down, you can jump down this cliff here, and you can climb back up that vine. But here's the honey spot. Yeah, and there's also mining spots in Area... I don't know if I showed you one in Area 3 that I showed up. But there's also another one in 4. Let's see, one more mining spot over here. This one's like an invisible spot. Looks like I need to drop off some whetstones. Alright. Oh my god! I can't believe you just made me waste a paintball. You deserve everything that's about to come to you for that one. So if you tap R with your dual swords out, you enter Demon Mode. And you can activate Demon Dance. It's really good, but it relies on your stamina. He just walked into me and he made me trip. Yeah, with Demon Mode, you don't bounce off of any monsters at all. And you also deal a little bit more damage. And already dead. Velocidrome's really not that tough. He's just a blue guy drone. Now, there's a mining spot over in that wall there. That's probably the best mining spot in this area. There's also a dung pile over here, which I kind of want to prioritize just a tiny bit. Because of this dung. I didn't even use the portable shock trap. But this dung is fertilizer, of course. And then I believe you can make dung bombs, too. Which will make, if you have more monsters in the area than you want to fight with, you can throw it at a monster you want to have run away. Give yourself, ooh, wyvern droppings are really, really good. That'll fertilize the entire field, not just one crop row. Woo! Yeah, quest cleared. I'm starting to get a little bit tired today, so I may call it a stream after this one. I don't know if you guys want to see any of the non-big monster quests. So I'll probably give it a day or two and kind of see how I feel about doing them. And then I'll probably just do them off-screen if I decide that's how I'm going to do it. Because I know not everybody's here for, you know, all the stuff in between. Some people just like to see the big monster fights, which I don't blame you. I like them too. Let's see what she has to say. Oh, you seem to be doing well. You'll be wanting to hire some more felines soon, huh? I suppose I could let you have 2 felines or so. If you see any you want to hire, let me know. Yeah, so that's our chef talk. We already got that super special one. So we don't really have to worry too much. Yeah, I think, you know, we've been pretty successful today. Even if the start of it was a little bit long and I did have to go absent for a little bit, I think we still got a lot done. So with that, I think I'm going to actually call it here. I'm tired. I'm sick. I need to rest. I got work tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow, but the next time I stream. So until then, you guys take it easy. Mike Gets us out.